Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I wanted to jump in here. It's kind of funny, when you launch this game, it is effectively telling you it has remote play together, but yeah, there is no co-op that shows up in Rebirth. So, I mean, that is obviously highlighting a problem with potentially adding co-op in DLC instead of adding it in a new release of a game. So I spent a lot of time trying this challenge, and I probably learned a few things, but I just cannot pull it off. The problem with this challenge is that you just run out of room, out of bombs. You start off with 99 bombs, and it is just not enough. But even going just to mom, you either need to just very carefully focus in on minimizing the usage of your bombs and like placing a bomb very specifically next to an enemy to do massive amount of damage, particularly during boss fights. There's just too many large and medium-sized characters that only get stunned by the generic explosion of a bomb around it. So every boss fight you're going to go through 4 or 5 bombs, which would be fine in itself, but it's not something that is doable in the long run. And the beam, the beam poisoning ability that always recharges is only 1/3 of the balance there, where you have to basically have, let's see, like these are kind of a great example of something that either you're gonna have to blow it up very close to the item, the enemy, or you're gonna end up spending 2 or 3 bombs in each room. And you can't really take pills, because if you take pills, bombs or key will kill you completely. The flies do trickle charge, but far too slowly. You can try and search for secret rooms, but you have to be fairly careful around that. And see, this would be an example of, there's kind of no way to take on these enemies in particular. Like, you can try to take on these enemies, certainly, but you just run out of stuff. And unfortunately, what this is doing is creating a situation where I'm spending a lot of time trying to do challenges off screen, and the one thing that consistently has been the case as far as my YouTube channel is I've not had extra time to play games. So yeah, you maybe could try for like a challenge to go to look for something else, but yeah. So with 25 bombs remaining, the solution to this would be to run over here, take this, and run to the next floor without really looking for anything. Obviously, eventually you would get lucky enough to succeed at a challenge like this. And I definitely am starting from a negative perspective here because I'm just assuming I'm going to fail. But yeah, yeah, then might as well just blow yourself out of a room like that. That is certainly the other thing you can do, is just try to explode yourself through rooms and try and run. Because as the rooms get more difficult, that's gonna make more sense. Like, since you're only really going to mom anyways, it does make a lot of sense that you would not really try to use pills, which pills are the one thing that I think I can consistently say are not helpful in this run. They totally are going to they are going to totally fail on you. I did see someone playing so that's Beans challenge is what I was doing. Yeah, it seems like when you get Afterbirth Plus, and Repentance, you do get more challenges. Although arguably, when you're at the level of Repentance, I think you just have so many new items anyways that it kind of doesn't matter. Like, because new items, new gameplay mechanics, new interactions, just Repentance in itself, I think, is such a different game. Most of the challenges are probably not going to be real challenges at that point. Alright, well, flying immediately lets us get our faith up. Penny, if we could get a bomb, we could blow up this, and I guess I should keep the coins on the floor. Yeah, you still are unlikely, really, to have a Jira show up on the first floor. So, for time saving sake, I think it probably would be easier just to pick up things as soon as you can on the first floor. This would be an excellent room to find a Jira in and double that coinage. But I think at a certain point you also just are going to have to admit to yourself, look, there's Maggie runs where there's going to be Maggie runs where we're just going for big events, and then there's going to be smaller runs. Excuse me, man, just got an immediate tickle in my throat. Okay, so we can not pick up that. We're not going to get 2 coins in a boss run, so we can take this bomb. This would have been nice. Now would be a time maybe to get baggy pills, but maybe you should only get baggy pills if you have PhD. But yeah, this guy in particular, I guess, would be your target character to try and get his stats up. If we could get range up, that's the one pill we need, is range up. This is gonna take a few shots, and it's gonna come down to actually being able to shoot upward with the wonky dead zone, which I have to just assume that the controller, the way the controller input is programmed here is just weird. Like, it's not using a DirectX direct input Microsoft code, or it's not using it properly, and is instead using some other kind of separate code. Whereas I would say almost all other games that do support controllers probably are using just DirectX direct input code. You may notice most games will be able to load in pictures of what the buttons look like and kind of know whether you're playing with a Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller, things like that. A lot of that is DirectX input. Let's go and use the full. We might have a run here. What we're seeing right now is protection with Soul Hearts and the Bible Tract. What we would want to see next would be offensive abilities. Here we have another tinted rock. And we had unlocked Tech 5 doing a challenge. And now the game changes. Now it doesn't matter that we don't have range, we can hit it with everything. So now it's just damage up, and even at that we've already started with a fairly high damage up. So by breaking out of Abaddon's usual limitation, we've got a tech with fear hit shots. We can stay incredibly far away from people. A fight with a character like Envy here becomes laughably easy, as long as you can mostly stay away from being hit. And with this, then we get deals with the devil, deals with angel, potentially, because now all of a sudden we are, let's not blow up that rock yet, but let's remember it. You are potentially going through entire floors now without taking any damage. We could look for maybe spectral tears, because the laser does hit rocks. That would be one limitation we could try and break out of, but we don't absolutely need that either. I hate trying to look for secret rooms this way because getting the orientation. Usually there's something here in the pattern that's fairly obvious, and then you go like 2 squares to the right of that. Okay. Hoping this is super secret room. Okay. If this is super secret room, then that means we would have to go into the storefront with a key. But not particularly a bad option. Let's do this. We do that so we guarantee we get some coins. We take more options. We take a soul heart. Would have been nice to get a bomb. We don't have a bomb, and we don't have anywhere else to go. So we're just moving forward, and at this rate, this might very well become a bit of a boss rush. Now, you can still get hit by tears, and you have to kind of know where you're aiming with a character like Pin, because clearly the thin line of the tech. This is not Tech 5, by the way. I thought it was, but so you have to aim a little bit higher. So we've just unlocked something called Basement Boy. Colors. I have not been paying attention to what the colors are. So, green could be explosive touch, or pink could be poison touch, or this could be an increase in speed, which we don't really, I think, need. So I'm gonna go with this one. Speed and damage up. That works, I think, fairly well. And then I guess deals with the devil probably are what you want. It might be a bit of a misnomer to just assume that Abaddon is always going to get deals with the devil, so we could have potentially tried for deals with the angel with the faith up and skip that. We didn't get anything other than a single soul heart in that run. The Basement Boy achievement probably was around the idea of doing the basement without taking any damage. Alright, now's the time to start really playing now. We'll leave things on the floor in case we get a Jira. Although a single coin to use Jira on would be an odd choice. Dark Bum. Maybe an argument for that. Because, yeah. At this rate, it doesn't seem like we are going to have any use for red hearts. And there we took a hit. Yep, it's still not a guaranteed victory by any means. Like, you can still lose. A room like that is kind of a great example of how later on that kind of room would wreck you. And you can't quite just float on the rocks for safety. This might be one of those scenarios where Dark Bum would pay out just enough. Because, yep. But only if you don't take a lot of hits. And that, I guess that is the case with pretty much any time you're going to play with Soul Hearts, is that if you're going to take a bunch of hits, you're going to pretty much lose. Alright, so at this point, I'm just going to start picking up things. Soul Converter might be what we want to go with here. Soul Converter, potentially converting all the soul hearts we have into red hearts, bringing us back to the idea of using red hearts, which are slightly more valuable. Think there's a secret room there. This would have been the room to potentially, let's just take on this challenge room. That would have been the room to use Jira in. So perhaps I could have been half and half and said, well, this room, that would have been the room we would have worked our Jira magic in, if we were going to do any Jira magic. Now, part of the reason why this laser is working, although it tends to almost always work, is the fact that the damage is up. If this was a lowest of the low damage, this would take an incredibly long amount of time. I guess we'll leave that just in case we do run into a Jira. And we'll take that. And once some of these spiders start brimstoning you, little haunt character, I guess he'll just run around and attack. So there could be a secret room here, but probably not. I'd hate if the secret room was there. There could be a secret room here. I was hoping it was there. The way the room is designed implies it is here. Alright. Take that. We basically need a dime. And since we don't have that, then I guess we're looking for a super secret room here. I mean, it could be here. It can't be there. So that's it for our bombs. Well, we do have one more bomb now. This won't. Let's go down to like 5 coins on this and see if we can get some soul hearts. This won't give you anything else. Yeah, I think you take that payout and call it lucky. Then you take this. And I wish we could afford this, but we can't. I think when you start to level up your donation chest a little bit more, you have a higher chance of collecting bigger amounts of pennies when you blow it up. So this might very well be a case. So yeah, the haunt is just perfect. Like really the best you could use, because he'll just run and attack people. And we'll take damage up because there's no reason to take the razor. The razor works more, I would say, in challenges than anything, where you would have something like Sweet Suffering or the Habit or the Spark Cord, something that would directly benefit from the idea of taking damage to charge some left trigger item or give you items. Yeah, I don't think there is an item that would change things up as far as chests. So when you see a chest, I think you probably are fine to just go ahead and open the chest. And the consistent shots of your laser lets you take out the regenerating guys pretty easily. A Jira on that would be great. A key there probably will get used. So we now know what that pill does. Let's go ahead. Yeah, again, listen to what I just said and use the pick up items if they're small individual items in small individual areas. Probably have enough keys to go ahead and do that. Great. Oops. Okay. So then we have Bob's Rotten Head, which we can use to see if there's a secret. Alright, so apparently no secret there. These guys can move fast enough to still give you trouble. Notice how the Haunt is really doing way better than a lot of the other helpers and buddies. Like sometimes a specific baby will help you, but a lot of times not so much. At some point I'm gonna have to remember whether this is like Pisces or what. Libra. Libra, you feel balanced. What does that do? Okay. The problem with this now would be there could be a super secret room here, could be one here. It can't be a secret room here or here. Good to know. Which means there could be one here or here. But would it really be there, or would it be? I mean, do we want to take a soul heart damage to go in there? So nothing there. Take out this room, hopefully get a pedestal item, which I guess if we did get a pedestal item in this room, then the question becomes would we get more options? And we want to just avoid the eyeball, avoid getting smashed, and yeah. Try and kill this as quickly as possible because of the eyeballs. Okay. I'm gonna put a bomb here. It's probably not there, but we also now do have kind of a prevalent amount of bombs. We have a kind of prevalent amount of coins also. Interesting. Yeah, I am having a real hard time finding it. Okay. So take a pill. We take a bomb. We can't step on rocks. We could take a charge. And then that solves that issue. But I don't think I need more than 8 keys, so unless we're gonna run into a key beggar. Ah, darn it. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm really looking for as far as secret rooms. I'm just being desperate at this point. Bring your luck up while we do this. And troll bomb. And another troll bomb. And another bomb. Let's walk out and walk back in just to see. Did that work really, really well? No. We're kind of hoping for a troll bomb at this rate to blow up the chest. There we go. That was worth it. And I guess at this point it probably is worth spending 5 coins to get one more key. What we should start to think about now is, can we get deals with the angel to get the key to take on Mega Satan? With the laser shot, if we can get the damage up really high and get some modifiers on it, maybe we could even take on Mega Satan as Azazel, which would be kind of the craziest way to get our first Mega Satan shot fire. With lasers, you can take out a lot of what Gertie summons very quickly. And you might even get lucky and stun lock him into a fight system where he doesn't try anything. Okay, well, I believe this one is damage and HP up, so we'll take that. And we'll go this way. We probably have already missed the opportunity for the deal with the angel, because I think you kind of have to do it immediately, like in the first couple of floors. And then I think if you blow up the angel statue at that point, I think you lock it in. So we may very well have missed it. Maybe I just don't have enough soul hearts anymore. Yep. There would be no reason to take broken remote. There isn't an upgraded version of that either, by the way, in case there was a thought that there might be. You're not going to have a non-broken remote that teleports you at a whim. If you did, it would be a left trigger item that would probably have some charge to it. Alright, let's get all the little poops. It may have been smarter to stick with the petrified poop item and increase our luck. Particularly since we now have the donation chest locked. We have 2 keys we'll want to hold on to. Let's go ahead and hit that. Okay. So I Can See Forever solves a problem in that we had a minimal amount of... Yeah, we won't probably need that card. Yeah, we'll have a minimal amount of bombs, so we can build up our bombs through this. But I do need to use Bob's rotten head if I can. Although a room like this, not ideal to attempt to use that. And if I try it too quick or too early, I'll just end up hurting myself. I needed a big room to use it in, so yeah. Yeah, I'm taking too much damage. Not really warmed up today. And that is certainly another problem you could say about Isaac, is that it is a demanding enough game where you might have to play for a few hours to warm up before you even get one good run. And that's not generally what you want. I'd assume that the devil horns either do damage on contact. Yeah, I don't think I can just ignore so many devil things on the floor. I think we gotta take the red chests. I think we gotta go. I'll keep Bob's rotten head because I don't think we've got that many more rooms, so I'm not 100% certain there would be 3 more rooms with enemies in them that would recharge it. Yeah. So I can do about that and see if that would have blown up the skulls to give us a trading card. It didn't. We take that. That's troll bombs. That did give us the chariot. This gives us cross tiers, which probably won't do anything at all with the laser. Oh, it does. Interesting. So almost sometimes a 4-way brimstone. Okay. So we need a bomb, but we will take double trinket room and spark plug would give us Bob's Rotten Brain charged, so that probably is a forward thinking way to go about this, is assuming we can get enough coins, because it does seem like we are low on, well, I guess in a challenge room like this, if you really do just want an actual challenge, then you probably don't want to hit the red chests and accidentally teleport out. Like, and the reason, of course, you'd want an actual challenge is because the hope that that would give you an item if you take no damage. So that might very well explain why there tends to be a regular chest in the middle. Okay. We are only going to take half heart damage. So let's hit. We should have hit that only once. Actually, one hit would have given us this. And we, I guess, want some pills. Like, range is not an issue, but damage we'd still like to go up. I don't think you trigger anything at all by alright, well. So we have a spark plug. But I don't think spark plug works with that. Because it's not charged item. Right. Take this pill. Pop the pill, tears down. Not really an issue. But we do now know what it is. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to charge a card. Alright, and now becomes the question. I don't think 2 changes everything you have. I think that is 1. And I had a beans challenge run where I did do that, and it still didn't really let me shoot tears. So that was it still didn't break me out of the build enough. It gave me several babies that shoot tears, but the babies shoot tears at such a low rate that... Alright, so 2 rerolls, maybe everything on the floor, or maybe just everything in that room, which I guess could have meant I could have come over here and grabbed the hangman and dropped it into that room and re-rolled that also. But we won't get too greedy on that, and instead we will move on. Our build is the same still. Yeah. 2 is probably about the safest run. Dice room. that you can have. It's not going to mess you up. I don't think we fought the bloat before. We don't have to worry about the creep, which is nice. Just have to worry about tears. Let's just pop the chariot. Of course, poor decision making there, because if I was gonna have popped the chariot, I should have just popped the chariot first and go on for a 0 damage run. A lot of the times where I've gotten deals with the devil too, I've gotten the goat head, and the goat head has certainly helped you a lot more. Now, there's a monstrous lung item that I don't think we've even unlocked. That's not what this says. This is placenta, regeneration, and HP up. Which that is great, because then that means we can do this. We can go up here. We can do this. Now we have a holy shield. And we can try for Mega Satan. This is the red-robed, more difficult, or at least that's what I've heard other people say, is it's the more difficult angel. What this also does is, if this actually does lock us into rooms with the angel, is it sets us up nicely to get angel items, which we don't have a long list of angel items that we've unlocked. Notice that he spawns little angel babies. I don't think I've ever fought those either. They don't look too different though from the devil creatures. I think it's important. See, and that was key piece 2. Interesting. So I missed key piece 1? Weird. Or that is weird. We'll go ahead and use that. Ooh, I don't think we can use the blood bag because of the eternal heart, so we'll just go forward. Yeah. We may not be able to go to Mega Satan. There is still an item that also would unlock that door, so there is a possibility. That's funny that I'd get an extra heart and still not be at the maximum on the new level. That feels weird. Balls of steel. That's a good pill. Lust probably gives us poison touch. We probably wouldn't use it, but if it gives us a speed increase, that wouldn't be terrible either. As you can see, Lust is still fairly fast. So yeah, balls of steel pills might be the only pill that we get that helps us. We would like damage up. Alright. I think these are the immortal heads. I guess we'll keep our health where it is for the moment and just see if regeneration helps us. Let's get these Lord of the Fly characters out of the way first. We'll go ahead and take things that only have one. Yeah, 4-way shots occasionally, not solving the issue. Of course. Interesting. Well, that door then only opens if our health is at the 1 heart level, which I think it would be fairly hard to justify going for that. I suppose what could happen, and I shouldn't have used the bomb there, is we could go through this, and this could teleport us to the angel room instead of the devil room, and if it did that, then maybe then we can fight the angel a second time and get the key piece and get back on track for Omega Satan. This is still just really crazy though, that you might, in your first successful run, just because it's so random with the items, just have such massive success. This is tears down. You don't know what that is. We'll take the soul heart. Yeah, that was too risky. Move. Are you a wizard? Not going to affect us. It'd be kind of interesting if it did. At this point, we'd only be looking for a super secret room. Use that once. And what's funny is we have the plug, so theoretically, if we could find a battery and get a bunch of charges, we could start to just increase our health a massive amount. That's ball still. That's pretty fly. We'll take that. We'll go into the shop later. Again, though, you can't sacrifice or take damage if you want to until later. Like, we would need to do an eternal heart, second eternal heart with this item to get up one red heart, then use the blood bank to get coins. See, this might very well be a library in here, which I guess we should just go in here and find out. Pills, which, okay, that solves the bomb issue, and that would solve a lot of issues. If we could get a Jira and double everything in that room, that would be excellent. We certainly have enough lore where that might still be a possibility. And we have the I Can See Forever, so we actually know the super secret room is not there. Come on. Okay. So how do we want to play this? Take out this and this. These pills are useless. Unless we get 2 charges with each room fight, I think we probably aren't going to get a fight. see. So then you buy a pill. Kind of don't know what it is. It's paralysis. Good to find out. There'd be kind of no reason to buy much of anything else. Bombs and keys. Unfortunately, I'm gonna pause here before we do the boss fight. Then what I think we'll do, unless this boss fight is Mom, which it might be, we would do a whole bunch of sacrifice on the blood bank to get coins, really to just build up coins almost for no reason. We may have an argument to just blow up the blood bank at this point. It would really be a casino at most. Anyway, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm pausing the video. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we may just blow this blood bank up instead of even going for coins. I guess the real question would be, this is Necropolis 2, and Necropolis was the thing we unlocked. It was like the more difficult version, so this is probably a Mom's fight, which, like, yeah, there's kind of no way out of this at all, so yeah. Put a bomb here. Blow that up. Take those 2 coins. Decide, I guess, to take a bomb since we spin a bomb. It would be kind of weird to trade Dark Hearts for Soul Hearts. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that because Dark Hearts do damage in most scenarios. At least you wouldn't want to do that. Which, yeah, I guess that means we pretty much just pick up all of these because we're not going to get a Jira. Yep, you can't pick up a Soul Heart to replace a Dark Heart. And once you get past Mom's Heart, at a certain point you are just better off having Dark Hearts than you are Red Hearts, since you're going to take 1 hit damage regardless and you're not going to get any Red Hearts anyways. Yep. Forward we go. So we ideally are looking for a I gotta do better. Like, we're looking for a deal with the angel, and I'm not even sure you get deals with the devil or the angel in Mom's foot here. Which I guess that is what we should call this, is instead of just calling it Mom, we'll call it Mom's foot. There's just too many things that are Mom focused. One thing I wanted to make is, you say you can, if you want to, interpret a lot of the story as it's being presented as specifically a evil entity pretending to be God talking to Isaac's mom. You don't have to, you're not in any way forced to interpret it as God is actually like telling Isaac's mom to abuse him and kill him, sacrifice him. Whereas in the Bible, the story of Isaac is definitely written that God directly is telling the father to kill his son. And in the other story in the Bible that's lesser known, he is definitely written that God tells the father to kill his daughter. But yeah, you never see, even though we see Satan and Mega Satan and we see a cathedral, in the cathedral we never see anything that represents a like giant bearded, like Zeus-like looking god, or any depiction of a god, a Judeo-Christian god as you might imagine it at all. I don't know how Like, you at a certain point can't really depict a all-powerful creature if with no flaws. I don't know how you make a boss around that. Anyways, we might want to go over here and try this beggar later, but we'd have to get our charge up. We might want to gamble. I guess ideally we would like to find a Joker card that would guarantee a deal with the angel, deal with the devil. But range up is not a pill that I think is really going to do anything, but whatever. It wasn't a negative pill by any means. He's basically getting stun locked over on the other side, so that's working fine with the fear shots. Gotta be careful here. And see, this is definitely, I can feel that I'm not as warmed up as I was like 20 minutes ago because I took the break. Which, yeah. That becomes a problem. I don't know if it's really worth the risk of taking damage to pick up a pill. We don't know what it does. Alright, that was pheromones. Good to know. I don't know if it's worth going into rooms like that. Probably is smarter to get rid of the small characters first, so we can just focus on the other explosive characters. Okay, strength. Get the little flying babies killed, and then we'll take on the blood sacks. And again, yeah, if there's just only going to be one thing in the room, we might as well. There we go. Red heart increase. Now would be the time to go risk it, and not really a great place to risk things to do full heart damage. Mom's current coin purse. Pretty fly. I can see forever. And we'll go see what this pill does. That leaves us probably more than enough bombs for the rest of this floor. Now we, and this is a red heart. Probably should have left those, but whatever. This is going to be a red heart rich floor anyways because of the womb, so. But perhaps because of what I just did, getting rid of our red hearts, I increased the odds of getting hearts over items. And maybe it would have been better to simply play focusing on getting items like bombs and keys, although bombs and keys are kind of useless at this point. Hearts probably are more valuable. Coins with the coin beggar have a minimal value, but not really a big enough one to care about. And yeah, I think at this point, we'll just hope this pays out quickly. If this pays out with an HP up that also fills your health. Alright, let's go ahead and use this. Pretty fly. I don't think we have a damage up pill, so we could get pretty fly, unless this pill specifically that I'm holding is a damage up or an HP up. So I think we are probably better off holding on to this item. Maybe for the rest of the run, maybe for just most of the rest of the run. Oops, almost took damage there. We're kind of suited now. We don't really have enough bombs. Yeah, I don't think we have enough bombs to justify blowing up rocks. Okay. Let's pull this. That's speed up. Good. We'll take that knowledge. We'll look for tinted rocks on the way back. We will come down here, take this other speed up. We'll take this strength card. And we have regeneration. I forgot about that. So wasting time in general. What is 5 going to do? If 2 rerolls all the items in the room, I'm hoping 5 rerolls all the items in the floor. I don't think 5 is going to have us re-roll our stats. I don't think 5 is going to change all the items we have. If it changed all the items we have, we probably at that point lose the game. 5 may be redoing the level, which not a terrible thought, certainly, because then that gives me another health up, which also seemed to have pushed out the soul heart. So we get a whole second opportunity to spend more time. Would we need more bombs? I don't know. We'll leave that for now. We can just fly over that and take these. Now we've got a whole battery too, so we can come back and get this battery after one charge and get one more health up. And this is really working well. I should have probably left the red heart on the floor, just in case there is yet another blood bank and we want to once again try and bring up something. Hail gas destruction. Is there a lot of stuff in this room over here to destroy? Not really. There's a lot of room in this room to destroy though. I didn't do anything for us. But whatever. Great, so we then pull this. We pull this, pull this. Another full health. Cool. It'd be funny if there was a second dice room on this floor. I think at certain points they probably would not want that to happen. I don't know if there's any hard limiter of that or if it's just a statistical unlikelihood. And we'll see if there's a super secret room this way. Nope. Which then maybe means there's a super secret room this way. Ooh, would you want Guppy's Paw? Not to use. But we will touch it just in case we want to get Guppy. Maybe to use even. Yeah, I could see the next fight going incredibly poorly. Not for any good reason, but if it did go incredibly poorly, then you sacrifice 1 health to get 3 soul hearts to protect the black hearts. Seems like regeneration only gives you half a heart. One of the repentance challenges that I just watched was so super easy. It was just kind of laughably a joke, and yeah, I could see some of the challenges being super easy and being there just to kind of highlight new 4. I think 4 changes all the items in the room, because that would make sense with all the items being on the chest, on the dice thing. Of course, it would be nicer if they weren't on the dice thing and you could take your pick. Alright, well, then we'll take the Bible tract. We could consider replacing the card, the strength card, but I honestly don't think I would want to until we have something better. Almost took damage there. Loki shows himself to still be a bit of a frustrating guy, and they're even trying to throw you a bone because they're specifically having Loki summon the explosive bomb flies as a way of making that easier. Alright, so we found super secret room. I guess we're looking for secret room. Take that. There's another life up. Great. We'll go ahead and push this up here. And we're gonna hope that I can blow up all 3 of those mushrooms. Okay, tears down and Hierophant. So we'll take the Hierophant and the tears down to that room, which is gonna take a little bit of travel. And I think I'll pick up the Bible tract and just have it in my inventory if that reroll room does change everything about my build, then it's not really going to matter anyways. It's not a 5 room, obviously. It almost feels like, let's not accidentally walk on it, what you could do. Is there any more items in any other room? I don't think so. Yeah, if you did the 5 room and then it all of a sudden, yeah, let's just, we've got enough bombs for this to possibly work for us. Yeah, I can't imagine you really would have six different dice rooms in one run. Even a super lucky overpowered run like this, that seems unlikely. Almost thought I could take damage from spikes and freaked out a little bit there. There's no way to leave a left item on the floor. So if this re-rolled everything on me, then I guess it's just whatever at that point. If it re-rolls the guppy's paw in the other area, I guess that's whatever too. Alright, so let's do this. I didn't re-roll anything. Interesting. Well, then we'll take the coin and the key. We'll take some more coins and keys. Hierophant isn't better than strength card. Did our stats change? No. Our items, our shooting didn't change. So I have no idea what that did. We have 21 coins, 9 bombs. It did change this, okay. So it changed pedestal items. The 4 thing changes pedestal items, which, okay, that works out fine. More than likely with more options, one of the 2 items that would show up in this boss fight would be what taking. Plus I think this might be, yeah, well, this is room 1, so we could have come out of here. So yeah, I guess I could have gone a little crazier with it and spawned 2 pedestal items and then decided to re-roll the 2 pedestal items. We can manage to take no damage, that would be great. I don't know if we haven't taken any damage on this floor yet. Alright, guess you take this one. All stats up, then shuffled. That gives me, it gave me like 1 less heart, but that's fine because we can go and just get the Hierophant anyways. Faith up, which gives me a soul heart, and we blow this up. Now we have the blue angel, which attack pattern is only slightly different. It is shocking that we may actually make it to Mega Satan and beat Mega Satan in this run. I guess the only thing that could really fail here now that we have both key pieces and we've unlocked Dad's key. Yeah, so you just have this floating key. It doesn't do anything for you. Are we looking for soul hearts? Not really, because we'll just go get the Hierophant card, pop it, take the soul heart. There's no reason to do anything else. Yep. And I guess this is just Bible Tract. Like, Bible Tract must just increase your odds of getting an angel room that first time, and then once you fight them, you, I think, are locked into them. If we saw another angel room, we still would want to go in there, but there's no reason to fight a statue. It won't do anything for you. It won't give you any other item or anything like that. So you fight 2 statues and that's it. Now what would be crazy is if this unlocked a path to the cathedral, and then all of a sudden we have to decide, do we want to go into the cathedral, or do we want to instead focus on Mega Satan? And you don't really have a choice. You either have to go Mega Satan or Cathedral. This is where the added elements start to diverge the path and make it so you can't unlock everything in one run. And I don't think Repentance ever made it so that you could do that, or I don't think they ever would add something where you can unlock everything in one run. Like, it's probably fairly important to re-emphasize that you're supposed to play Isaac multiple times and see how far you can get. I'll leave this room just because just in case there's a Jera, but also I don't know. We are quickly getting down to a point where the only reason why you might need bombs is just for an emergency situation where you're trying to bomb the lamb. I don't think you can even bomb Mega Satan the way he is positioned. 2 of Hearts, we'll probably never play that. We haven't really been getting items in the cursed room, so yep. I don't think there's an argument to going to the cursed room. We can't get into the challenge room. Seems fairly obvious. There's no secret room on either one of those sides. It's like one thing in the middle of this room. We have an arcade. What would we be looking for in an arcade? Donation machine more than anything, but I think our donation machine is already jammed. So, HP up and pills from a arcade? That would be about it. Yeah, it kind of sucks that there really is never a point in any run, even if you have a super overpowered run like this. There's never going to be a case where... That was an easy shot. Yeah, there really is never going to be a case where you couldn't do a little bit better. So... Yep. And I could see using the blood bank and taking full heart damage to try to get the blood bank upgrade. even though that would be incredibly dangerous. Alright, so we're gonna have to make a decision here. First of all, there's coins in 2 rooms. So this has what I think is a nickel and 5 cents, so there should be 10 cents on that floor. Whereas there's only 2 cents, a bomb, and a key on this floor, so we can clear out that floor. Okay. Scuttle. That was 1 done quickly. Now we have Maggie's Faith as a new item. There we have Scuttle as a new item. Maybe when your faith is up so much, you don't gamble. Like, that could be the case. Oh, we have like 2 trinkets too. This is risky, certainly, but I don't think it's that risky. Obviously, at this point, we'll take all these coins, and I guess we're just looking for money equals power. And we'll remember we did have regeneration. I guess we could have gone in that room, so yeah, let's go sacrifice another heart since we've already done that. So ideally we would hit this once. Come over here. I think at this point you also pull the trigger. This will give us 1 heart. Pull the trigger here. And so this is just going to be don't die. And we can just waste time as we let our regeneration regenerate, and as we try to get an item, which we haven't gotten like a single item in a challenge room, so I don't know. Oops, there was a little bit of a lag. And there's a dime. Yeah, we are just going to be at 99 cents at this point. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Let's see. Secret rooms. Probably here. Item that I don't want to pick up, just because we don't need coin on top of coins. Although, you know what? We could pick it up right now. And then got it. That's exactly what I was looking for. But it oddly did not fill up our health to the maximum. So the blood bag seemingly only gives you... seems like maybe 3 or 4. Now, we're at 43. We pick up 1. We're at 45 because of the Wealth of Wealth. 47. Pick that up. That's 53. this probably doesn't duplicate those. If anything, these nickels are returning less. Now, I guess the question would be, would there be any argument to get the child's heart instead of faith up? I don't think there is. I think we just want more faith up so we get more angel items, because we haven't gotten those items anymore before. Yeah, and we have enough bombs where it starts to make some sense to potentially try and blow up tinted rocks. If we were going to do that, though, we should get the child's heart and try and do it that way. And yeah, I don't think we have quite enough bombs to justify that. Alright. So super secret room could be over here. And see, if this was a super secret room we find, it's decent chance that it would be full of if we could find the levers, that would be useful. I was thinking it would be full of hearts. Let's do the sun. Sun fills us up maximum. So what would be really crazy is if all of a sudden this let you re-roll things. Yeah, I guess I don't want any trinkets. There's another little lag. We picked up all these trinkets. The left hand gives you red chests instead of regular chests. There might be an argument to that since we're going to Mega Satan. We'll go ahead and pop the world card. None of these, besides bring him the photo, none of these really matter as hints. Yeah, and I don't think you just unlock anything specifically for picking up a bunch of cards and using them in a run, or picking up a bunch of trinkets. My faith and luck combined, or one or the other, may be stopping this from blowing up. Still kind of very possible. I'm just going to use the hangman. I'm going to try and use a lot of these items if I can. Don't touch the tick. Although, arguably, using the tick, okay. Charges for this that might give you something a soul heart might be a better trigger item at this point. We'll do that. And we'll take this and this. And then we'll drop those two items over there. Then we'll take this and this. And we'll drop those two items there. What I'm just trying to do here is drop all the trinket items without touching the tick. Let's see. The tower, for instance, we can just pop in here and stay away from it. The devil. Don't think we want this card. I think what we want is strength. Okay. Take this item and this item, and we'll drop this over here. We'll take this item and this item, drop this over here, which I guess I need to give myself a little bit of room if I'm going to do something like this. Yeah. It definitely feels like there would be... Let's get this card. Pop the Empress card. Pop the Devil card. Drop an item over here. Take this, this, and this, and we'll pop the full card just in case that takes us to the boss fight. It didn't. Good. Is there more of an argument to go into the card room at this point? I don't think so. Oh yeah, and I guess at any point I could have done 2 of hearts. I've got to take 2 hearts with me. Obviously, that is a way better card than what I was thinking. Yeah, we don't have a reroll that would reroll trinkets or anything, so this isn't me trying to put all the trinkets in one place. It's simply just an example of me touching all the cards, and so I guess we'll do strength, take this with us. Yep, and now we go to the boss fight. We'll take the... well, why did I lose a soul heart there? I lost a black heart. I don't know why. Well, kind of at that point, I could have gone into the sacrifice room too, couldn't I? Oh well, whatever. Let's not worry about it too much. Mom's heart. Now, have we somehow done all of the room without taking any damage? Because in this run, we did do all of the basement without taking any damage, which is shocking because we had already done all of the area after the basement without taking any damage, so we kind of got the achievements out of order of what they would expect you to get them from. Yep, this is either going to be a long fight, and I am taking damage. So this highlights an issue still, where even with Poison Touch and a fairly fast speed to avoid things like this and decent experience. Okay, we've got a problem. That unlocked a ton of achievements, like 4 or 5 of them in a row, but it didn't give me a deal with the devil, which would take me down to the dark path. Let's go and just take the tick too while we're at it. Is there anything else that would possibly increase our evil and get us through here? Yeah, I don't think we've got anything. I think we're doomed. Did we find a secret room? Yeah, it also very well may be just a case that nothing would have gotten you into the devil room in this run anyways. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, we have enough bombs to try something here where if we could find a secret passage downward in the rocks that would take us to the secret shop. The secret shop would let us go to down one more, and that's all you have to do is just go down one more floor. You also, if we had like the shovel, that would work. But it does kind of seem like we're gonna blow up every rock on this floor, and there won't be anything like that. So if there was also a Joker card or something hidden in the floor, it seems to be missing. Man. Yeah, these little stutters, they are very noticeable, certainly. It definitely feels like it's Isaac doing it, not just my computer. Like, as of the current time of this recording, there's no backups or anything that should be happening. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. I can see forever didn't get us anywhere. So yeah, it may very well just be a case that you have to beat Mom's Heart first. And I believe that was either the 10th or 11th defeat of Mom's Heart, so now Mom's Heart is going to be Isaac. That unlocks Challenge 4, Challenge 7, Challenge 19. Which, obviously, what that means is that these challenges that weren't unlocked before require you to go all the way to Mom's Heart or further. But we still have a Challenge 11. The number of items we have now are 222, which, yeah, there's still a lot of question marks on the list here, but I think it was significantly filled in this run. And that was ending 11, right? There almost is an argument for remaking Isaac and trying to go with this art style, but it would be fairly weird. So there's only 3 more endings. And as far as secrets, we have 82 out of 178. So we are below 100 unlocks now. But yeah, that kind of sucked. Also, had the difficulty been set to hard, it's not like you take more damage. I don't think you take more damage at the beginning on hard. So had I just been playing on hard, that very possibly would have unlocked it on hard. Now, I don't know if any items unlock playing on hard. What this also makes an argument for is for characters like the Blue Baby, we may very well not have to have that big of a run to start with. Or for characters like Eden, we may not have to have that big of a run to start with, because we may simply just need to get the mom's heart first and foremost. Or maybe that was something specific to Azazel or specific to that specific run, because that unlocks a new character. Clearly what we would want to do, I think at this point, is we've got to get Isaac forward, and then the Blue Baby too. And we just really don't have time, I think, to try something like Darkness Falls, if we know Darkness Falls is going to take forever. Here we have I think, Mom's Knife item that we haven't even used before. So here would be the one case where using the razor makes sense, because that increases your damage. Generally, you're going to want to make a deal with the devil to keep it 1 red heart and try and get black heart. So the spinning Mom's Knife item is probably your best orbital. Like, if you had something like this in Solar System, I imagine you could have taken on, or I could have taken on the bosses a lot better. Of course, in a challenge like this, you take 2 hits and you're dead. And projectiles would be probably the way you would take 2 hits and be dead. Can't step on rocks, so this tinted rock there doesn't help. Fear shots, high damage shots. Not super high damage though. After playing with tech and letting that help us win, we're back to a very slow tear shot build to start with, and yeah, you can definitely feel it when playing. There's characters just move incredibly slow, the shot speed is incredibly slow. There's a lot more dancing around the room to avoid damage. Yay, cancer, and then a different item, which is probably not a bad idea. See, you'd almost have to go into this room to hope for a greed, to hope to get some bombs, and it's just not likely to happen. I don't know if you really want cancer as this build either, though. Alright, let's... I think Shoop the Whoop pretty much can't hit vertically, or your odds are just way lower. If I could run up safely to this guy and hit him with the knife, I could kill him very quickly. Coin. Master of lockpicking may be better. The moon. Well, the moon would get us to a secret room. We might as well go there. Curse charge shots now. Which that drastically changes your build. If I could blow up this. We could get in there for free, but again, if I could blow something up, I wouldn't want to do that. I'd want to get these bombs first. Take this pill. So my hope is we have explosive diarrhea here. Nope, balls of steel. Which then we'll use that to get back down. There's a coin here we can't get. I assume this is a longer journey, so playing correctly probably counts. Yeah, I don't think I want cancer for this build unless I just re-roll everything. And honestly, starting off a run like this with 4 or 5 different items, if you were to hit the dice room that changed all your items and changed how you play, you would have potentially such a completely different build that would be very wild, I guess is the best way to describe it. Forgot I had charge shots now. Yeah, I guess we'll once again, well, let's just go ahead and see if we can get a no damage deal with the devil. Darn it. And charge shots. Darn it. Well, I guess we'll get another charge on our attack. We could have, had I just made contact with that attack, we probably could have killed him in one hit. Charge shots may have ruined this run though. There's very rarely a case where you want charge shots. Because you're basically having to demand full accuracy, like perfect accuracy. Let's see, there's a 2-key room that very possibly is a library. Let's come over here, make our way back this way. Alright, well, apparently we're going to get teleported anytime we do any damage or take any damage. And that's not broken remote control that's doing that. though I'm not 100% sure what it is. It could be W World of Babylon, but I don't think it is. Because if that was an effect of the W Word of Babylon item, then the W Word of Babylon has far too many effects going on with it. It already has like 2 different things it does. Yeah, I don't see an argument for well, this is working out, I guess, nicely with the teleportation. Yeah, if we could get the blue map, that would be nice. If we could get the tarot cards, that might be useful. But if I can't clear any rooms without being teleported, alright, so attempt number 3 to take out the boss. There we go. This, sacrifice, bum buddy, and reusable item generator. Great. That's tears down. So we are safe enough, I think, without this item, so we'll take the reusable item generator. I gotta come out of here fairly quickly and carefully. It's kind of just the worst room possible. And yeah, there very possibly is a secret room, but I don't think I'd be taking that. We'll blow up this. Alright, 14 cents. I think you still probably want the secret room path for 7 cents. I think that is way more useful in the long run because it's going to save you on average at least more than two bombs. Yeah. Of course, I need 2 bombs now. There you go, Dark Bomb. Come over here so you don't drop it where I can't reach it. Perfect. It's a little risky, but we'll go in here. Yeah, that played poorly. That went very poorly. Alright, let's see what's in this room. And I believe this is the reroll everything about yourself room with the D6. Let's do it. Now we have tech. Now we have a whole bunch of buddies. Let's see. We have 5 bombs. Like, some of the items that we had before are still mentioned as being picked up, but we don't have them anymore. That got us out of our charge shot issue, which is nice. It also rerolled this room, so we'll take quicker charges as a option. I don't think I have enough coins to justify blowing up a bunch of pots. So we'll do this fairly safely by doing this. Looks like we have the Mr. Mega Bomb, so we may have actually a justification to blow up bigger pots. Ladder's not a great item, but it might pay off. It kind of wouldn't, though. Like, you might be better off just with one bomb. Here is 6 pots. We can blow that up, and we can get 3 coins for that. Where if I was going to try and do something like this, that blows up a bunch of rocks and 2 pots. And this. That obviously didn't pay off. And generally, I guess we would have tried for the super secret room, but yeah. We know that that's not gonna work in that one room, in this room, so moving on. And I guess this is gonna be a long stream. Yeah, some of these episodes are quickly becoming 3-hour episodes. We also are now in a position where we don't have the W War of Babylon, so we don't need to maintain a low health. So we should try to go for HP up, which pretty much breaks the challenge. And honestly, I think a lot of these challenges are better achieved by breaking the challenge than by trying to play them the way they are intended. Yeah. You could certainly replay it after you've unlocked the item. Once you've done all you can do with Isaac, Rebirth, or before you get more DLC, or if you've played all of Repentance and done everything there, once you have that 100% save file, like, yeah, go back and do the challenges and see if you can do them more legitimately. Some of the challenges, though, I still don't feel like there's any high chance of success without using a dice room or something. See, and that would have been a case where the ladder would have been useful. We do have the Master of Lockpicking, which is going to leave us extra keys, because we're not using keys to unlock chests, and possibly it's increasing the frequency of chests. Let's get this one out of the way. We'll go ahead and pop that, just for safety's sake. And yeah, I'm not opposed to the idea of taking angel items, but they won't unlock as being collected. So we do have bombs there. We're just holding off to see if maybe a Jar shows up. Yeah. Now remember the big black fly that's flying around there will explode if it comes in contact with anything, so there's potential that you get in a tight, small area and it decides to blow up on you right next to where you are. Be nice if we had a charged item. Be kind of crazy to try and blow up skulls or use a sacrifice room. Isn't that one of those rooms where I'll have to remember that the peep eye that's flying around is mine. That'd be another case where the ladder would have been useful. Okay. So do we want luck up? I think luck up works better. There are no more items that we're gonna get, so we run up here. We run over here. We'll want to go back into that area later and blow up the guy. Okay, take that, go this way, blow up that guy. Nothing turned there. Yeah, we don't have enough bombs to justify blowing up anything. Unless we saw a tinted rock, then maybe we'd have enough bombs to justify that. Like, the Master of Lockpicking item still uses a lock when you get to this point. Okay. So then you take this, less is more, plus 2 keys. And then you take this. And then there's kind of no reason to take a 2-cent art. Now that item that I just picked up, I don't know if that is the equivalent of the Master of Lockpicking, but that is one of the keys that I think maybe opens the path to Mega Satan. Maybe. Maybe not. Actually, I don't think it is. I think it's Dad's key, not Mom's key. But, you know, it wouldn't be surprising if it was both Mom's key and Dad's key. HP up in regeneration, not a bad deal. It's because we were definitely looking for increased in health. So this is seemingly just going to take us to Mom's heart. So there's a question certainly as to why this wasn't unlocked earlier. Unless it is just a case that the map specifically shows you only to Mom's heart, and then the challenge itself doesn't give you the trophy until you get to Mega Satan. But actually, if it was going to be Mega Satan that we have to deal with, we still would have to do the whole 2 angel thing. And yeah, that would mean deals with angel. That would mean not taking damage on challenges. Honestly, that should be something. If the goal is to get to Mega Satan or the Cathedral, the Blue Baby, Isaac, any of those characters, you kind of need guaranteed unlocked paths for that. Otherwise, it would just be incredibly unfair to spend 40 minutes playing a challenge only to find out that you lost the opportunity to succeed in that challenge 20 minutes earlier. there was another example of the explosive fly doing some damage. There's never anything in Isaac that straight up lets you get rid of certain things. I know the newest mod support probably lets you eliminate things from the item pool, but once you have something, unless it's a trinket that you can drop or something you can re-roll in, but when you're re-rolling with like the 6th die, you're re-rolling everything. So yep, you just gotta deal with it, which is fine because that's the way it goes in every game and most situations. Is you don't get 100% completely precise fine control. I need to remember I'm not flying, so the creep here can hurt me. Another explosion. Okay. Well, let's see. We have hearts, so we should go back and get those. Or we take this. I guess we take this. Yeah, regeneration can potentially save us there. Major airtime on that guy. And then all of a sudden, really, no airtime. Come on. I definitely feel like I'm just gonna die here. I don't feel like I'm warmed up enough. And certainly with such low life. Yep. W Ward of Babylon has been confirmed now to not be enabled. Okay. So I'm gonna put a bomb here. Don't think we can get to that one. Come on. Hit that. Okay. If we can make it to the shop, maybe we could help ourselves. I mean, we could also probably regenerate. That's tears down. Still just trying to get items on the floor. All we would be looking for at this point would be the super secret room. Okay. Blow up this with our last bomb. If we could get 3 cents and get my life savings, that might get us enough back to get 5 cents to get the soul heart, and maybe the pill is balls of steel. And we keep using bombs, so the 2 of clubs, if it is double your bombs, is not going to play a role until we can get at least 2 of them. Like ideally that's what you'd want, is at least 2 bombs to double the 4 instead of 1 that doubles the 2. Yeah, no reason to go for that. Okay. So then that means super secret room is probably here. And shop options are going to be limited. So we take this, we take this, we take this, we pop it, it gives us 2 bombs, we take this with us, and that's our best bet. And of course there's no donation machine in the challenge, so there's no reason to hold on to coins. Money equals damage. Not useful. Not that useful. Even a big bomb like this you couldn't put here and hit the wall. Okay. Tears down. Balls of steel. So we have 2 items. Which I guess we'll just take 1 in with us. Like, this is Catacombs 2 though, so that's Mom's Heart, so we're gonna have to pop this. That's Tears Up, that's Tears Up. That's Paralysis. So Paralysis and Tears Down. Which we'll take the Tears Down in case we get a PhD, and then could turn it into a Tears Up. Which that's fairly high level gameplay. You really are playing for a very small possibility there. We'd have to think about whether we want to do a deal with the devil or not. Like, it might be a better move to go with the deals with Angel, but it might also be that doing deals with Angel. No, you have to do deals with Angel to get the Mega Satan. So, yeah, we didn't get either. Alright, well, whatever. Down we go. Yeah, and I guess I'll have to recognize that now you have to go through basement, then catacombs, then depths, or sometimes necropolis. It does definitely feel like you're going through more rooms to get to the boss than you used to. And in a funny way, I guess there's no way to get back to that point. Like, unless you just play a new save file. I wish the game was a little bit less obtuse at the beginning, though, to tell you that you're playing on easy mode. That it might as well just call the first 10 runs easy mode. Yep. The way some things are depicted in this game are kind of, well, there's room for improvement. Alright, so there might be a Jera in there, but also that would be a very dangerous room to spend a lot of time in because of the shots. I could also, if I could fly, pick up all of this a lot nicer than trying to hit the chest in the corner, which would be about the only thing we would be looking to get. I guess that would be a good point to bomb. Take these babies out without exploding. Stay away from being shot and stay away from your own guy, basically. stinking in the balls of steel. As I found pills. So I'll just come in here and grab this. Just because. Just to have something in our inventory. Alright, well, we'll take the petrified poop over the lucky card, because I think Ace of Spades probably gives you cards, and we don't seem like we're getting cards. It seems like we're on the pill track instead. And it definitely feels like sometimes you only get pills, and sometimes you only get cards. And I know there's at least a couple items that specifically do cause that to happen, but also it seems like sometimes it's just random. So, yeah. I guess poops will potentially stop being useful relatively quickly. Okay. We don't have a lot of bombs, so I could see a couple places. And I really would just be more hoping that it is here than actually feeling like it would be there. If I only need to get the mom's heart, and I can consistently not take damage, I've set myself up fairly well. We also have at least one guppy item with that gave us the extra heart, or potential extra life. So if we could get guppy on this floor, even through deals with the devil, this floor in particular would reward that greatly. Or if we could just get flying in any form. Super secret room couldn't be there. Secret room could be here. Let's check out the rest of the floor first. Do have bombs in that room, so maybe we take that on. And here we have greed, which I'm not sure what specifically triggered greed, because I had like 8 coins at that point. If it's random, or if it just feels like I bought too many items in the shop previously. Okay. What do I think the super secret room would be? Couldn't be off of this. I'm gonna put a bomb here. Blow up those. That was worth it for 1 bomb. Yeah, I guess I couldn't, like, funnily enough. Super secret room might be here. Secret room might be here. Okay. I think, let's experiment here. If I put a big bomb there, that doesn't blow up that guy, which is fine. We can then put a bomb here. Steam sale, 50% off. That is great. We're doing so well with the pills. Yeah, I don't know if I wouldn't be better off just taking a guaranteed item in pills. Hey, the gravity in this room would just kill me, so I couldn't do that. Yep, we'll just do that. It gives us a pretty fly. It gives us a full card. We'll take the full card with us. Could we have done anything to get this? No. With the full card, I suppose we go in here. 1 damage. And that. And that. Yeah, we are on the guppy track. Yeah. So we have 2 out of the 3 guppy items. I don't think we're gonna get the 3rd guppy item though, so. Not on this floor. Not unless we get a deal with the devil. Now, I guess if we get a deal with the devil, then we will get guppy, and then we could run back on this floor. So, yeah. There is a possibility of a really good turn of events here. I guess it would come down to, have we taken damage on this floor? Well, we went into the curse room. Yep. Well, then this may give us Krampus' head, which that's not too bad either. Wow. What was the challenge on this again? Like, we started off with like 2 red hearts and the W Ward of Babylon and Dead Bird and just a whole bunch of stuff that we just don't even have anymore. Yeah. Now we have Krampus's head, now we have Lucky Rock, now we have a whole bunch of buddies. Pretty much guaranteed a victory. Alright, let's drop everything. Popping the sun, I think, maybe heals you, but also gives you a full picture of the map. Which, let's get out of this room so we can see it a little bit better. Alright, so we see the secret room, we see a store. We want to go up, to the right, See if we can get 2 bombs in that process. Then go up, all the way, then to the left. Take on... Well, no, this is going to be Mom's heart, isn't it? So... And it's one of these rooms. Where you've got to kind of constantly run in circles and look for shadows. So it doesn't land on you. Ooh, saved me a bomb even. But I took a heart damage. Still. Okay. Everything's on sale. Good. Well, take that. It gave me 3 cents for 7 cents. Take that. Fanny pack full of goodies. Take that. And take that. We go up here. And we have wealth for wealth. And since we have the big explosive, I'm going to try and put the bomb directly on this guy and hope it blows up the path up too. Then anytime we pick up a coin, we'll pick up that and that. But then otherwise we'll hold on to the petrified poop to potentially get more items. Slightly dangerous room, but not really. Yeah, let's not get the coin. I think we've already taken damage, but this is an Acropolis 2. This is Mom's Heart. We can't do anything, can we? So we're looking for a bomb. We're looking for the super secret room. Just come over here and pull out the fire. We definitely could make use of, and this is just going to be straight up this guy, isn't it? I don't know how this plays in this room. I don't think it plays particularly well. So this room is awkwardly floor laid out, so yeah, it would be kind of hard to just run back and forth between the different rooms from the left and the right. This'll work. And I don't see a great reason why I'd want to use Jera, the double bombs, more than anything else, but maybe I would. It does feel still fairly dangerous, though, that you kind of have this level of confusion as far as how far you're really going. Like, if this is just going to Mom's Heart, we're set. If this is going to Mega Satan, we may have some challenge. I'm expecting to kind of see some more of these boss characters show up, but honestly, this may be all there is in Rebirth. The rest may all be Afterbirth, Afterbirth Plus, and Repentance DLC added characters. Which, that would make sense. We know some of the characters definitely would have been added. There was a game called Legend of Bumbo that came out as a attempt at a completely different style game, as a kind of spin-off of Binding of Isaac. And like most of the efforts from the creator, Edmund McMillen, it just did not resonate as well. So you see some Bumbo characters show up. Alright, well, this would clearly be where you would duplicate if you had Jira. But why am I even going that way? We know we can't duplicate, so go. Oh, no, we wanted wealth from wealth, didn't we? Alright, up here. Up here. We can't get that. Take that. So I lost out on a few coins, but not a significant amount, I'm sure. You still have a weird situation where you can fairly easily run out of keys at 99 keys. You can run out of bombs at 99 bombs. It's not guaranteed to last an entire run, which I think that's probably just to say the game is more balanced than it might seem and more difficult to break. Alright, so blow up this. Get a couple more coins. I think there's a couple coins up in this general direction. I could try to blow some things up and try and get some soul hearts, but actually that wouldn't help me any. Should be looking for super secret rooms. Whole bunch of red hearts are useless. Now, is there an argument for or anything else? We can't come back and buy the charge, which is fine. This room has a chest in it we can't reach. Map has seemingly just hearts all over the place. But I'm just gonna leave everything. I think I got everything, or if I missed something, it's gonna be small. Small on the larger scale. Yeah, and I don't think we have enough bombs to argue for just blowing up rocks looking for potential rewards in that way. The rate of return on blowing up rocks, I would like to see that increased. And see, if you get directly in the middle of a fight in that situation, like you can hit all 4 of the doors and do 4 times the damage. Okay. Missing page maybe does more damage. Sin up would let you fly. But we're close to Guppy anyways. And maybe ceremonial robes maybe doesn't let you fly. Sweet suffering gives you more rewards. I think you take this. I then think you can't take either one of those. And then we have to go on further. Theoretically, 2 more floors to charge up our head of Krampus and then win on 1 hit, or nearly 1 hit. This is probably a big enough floor to get the head of Krampus, go into the big room, see if we need to pull the head of Krampus there. If it doesn't, then that probably is the path to the boss anyways. We didn't get any deal with the angel deals. So we couldn't go to Mega Satan at least. We could go to Sheol and Satan. We could go to the Lamb. We're getting all kinds of soul hearts. Still looking for Guppy. We can get that. Yeah, I could see just pulling the trigger there. The Krampus, that worked out well. We don't have a dark bomb, do we? Here's a battery if we need it for a key, or if we're flying, we can get it for free. Watch out for the troll bombs. Yeah, I guess it's just a matter of good habit. See, and that played a sound effect when I got hit, so that very possibly triggered something when I took damage, or indicated that I just lost the deal with the devil option. Yeah, I think it is just good habit forming to try and rush to the boss. There are secret rooms, but in the womb they aren't indicated as being marked as well, so and, yep, the fact that that made noise twice does tell me that that was contract from below activating, I'm sure. And it must be increasing my health or something. Or not increasing my health, probably increasing my damage. Of course, the stats, I think after you roll, are pretty much broken. We've got 50 coins. We've got 10 keys and 12 bombs. We probably shouldn't waste a lot of time thinking about potentially having a Jera. And see, when you have him swallow a Mr. Mega Bomb, he doesn't do anything, it doesn't unlock anything. I think it doesn't. I may not have actually pulled that off in a actual fight. Let's put a bomb here. Interesting. Secret room not there. Temporary invincibility. Book of Revelations. Give us soul hearts. So we'll take this with us and we'll go get that battery while we're at it. Seems like we would only get soul hearts anyways. And we're gonna have to go back and check and see if Krampus is fully, the head of Krampus is fully charged, because we do want that charged first. Yes, it is. Good. So we can take that. Yeah, if you got Jera and you duplicated the pedestal items, I don't know what that would do for you. No secret room this way, no secret room that way. So, yeah, had I been paying better attention, I would have known that already. I know there's something you do. That's some way I've seen people play that has had pedestal items replace themselves with like just default HP items. Alright, contract from below does damage to all the enemies in the room. We obviously know that now. Let's go ahead and blow this up. Okay, Dark Heart. Sacrifice room. Coins. You know what this proves, unfortunately, is that I should have found the super secret room, taken the Dark Heart first, then used it, used the soul generator of the Book of Revelations to protect the Dark Heart. The Black Heart, yeah. But I didn't, so whatever. Let's speed up this whole process. We've gotten the secret room, super secret room. We've gotten everything here. Let's not accidentally walk on the spikes. Got enough bombs for the next floor and a few more. We've got coins. We're doing nothing with red hearts. Yeah, we're gonna be potentially at the maximum coinage at this point, so money equals damage would be ideal. Otherwise, we're gonna end up getting a arcade. Okay. So we picked up Dad's key, which opens all doors. So we take it with us, and then we get rid of Krampus's head. It probably only opens all doors in a room with a 2 charge. If we were to go into the fight with this, we wouldn't charge this up. We're on womb 1, so we can start with the head of Krampus and come back out. But yeah, we gotta take Dad's key with us to the next floor after that. I am not 100% sure if Dad's key would open a deal with the devil or deal with the angel or both. So we should consider that if we don't get a deal after this fight. I don't know why we wouldn't, but we didn't. Okay, good. Seems like we are getting double charges, so we probably have some item that does that. We probably got that from the Dice Room 6. It's a shame that these challenges don't always guarantee a long enough length. And that is something I have seen with other YouTubers who have played Isaac, is that if they do a challenge, sometimes they have 10-minute episodes, sometimes they have hour-long episodes. There's really just no consistency to be had. Alright, so when you pull this, yeah, that did not open a deal with the devil or deal with the angel or anything like that. Which, okay, fair enough. Which probably means the way this challenge goes, we are just going to fight Mom's heart, which will now maybe look like Isaac instead and be maybe a little bit more difficult. Alright, I'm going to pop this here. And that did open that up. Now we have a battery, if that turns out to be useful in any way. So it does open secret rooms, super secret rooms, which would make it slightly more useful than 2 bombs, or the same use as 2 bombs. But it didn't open the path here to the secret room. So, yeah. I guess what we would like to see, and probably won't see, is a challenge room that wouldn't open to us. Because that would be an interesting twist on it. Also, we would like more soul hearts. Like, there's still room for failure here if we just start taking a whole bunch of single heart damage. And we'll have enough on the floor so we can pop this now. Find that this is just red hearts. Good to know. We can get the charge now. There's almost no reason to even continue. Like, what we're looking for is soul hearts, and pretty much just soul hearts. Well, this might work fairly well. See if that blows up that. I don't think there's anything that is stopping me getting HP up. Oops. Well, then we'll take that instead. Well, we'll pick that up later. Yeah, I know that my fly has a little heart on its face, but the fact that you're looking at it in your peripheral vision doesn't make the little heart prevalent enough. It basically would have to be a whole different shape or color for me to not think it's a danger. At a certain point, there might be an argument for the game letting you just turn off your companions or making them very spectral so they're kind of see-through. We have enough bombs to play a little offensively with them. Alright. Yeah. I guess HP up might be something. Let's see, if we were to, say, find a blood bank, even, there really is no argument for that. It's not using keys here. We definitely have had 99 coins before, so that wouldn't unlock anything. Soul hearts, I guess. Yeah. Gamble for soul hearts. That would be something. We're looking for a super secret room? Nope, we already have found it. 99. Yep. So we could bomb rocks for soul hearts, we could gamble for soul hearts. That's kind of it. We have 9 plus, maybe 10. Yeah. We could get Skatol. We could get Balls of Steel as a pill. As I can say forever, we'll pop that. Since there's really no reason. This guy does not pay out with anything else other than Skatol, though. Which, it definitely feels like there should be some way in some of the DLC to have leveled up the guy a little bit. I don't think he pays out in hearts. Oh, he does. So let's say we got the entire floor full of hearts. Maybe at that point we would make an argument for trying to get the blood bag. I don't know if I haven't already gotten the blood bag and you only get it once. It's kind of hard to remember what happened in the last run through versus what happened in this run through. It all starts to blur together once you have a long enough run. Yeah. Soul hearts are the name of the game. Build up as many as we can until this guy either pays out in Skatol or pays out in a troll bomb that blows himself up. Red hearts. We can do whatever red hearts are in this room, and I think that would be the most convenient way to save time. Now, honestly, this is probably about the best thing to do with all your coinage, since you, even if you did get money equals damage, that doesn't seem like that doubles your attack or anything. I wouldn't be surprised if for every 1 penny it gives you just 1% on 1 point, and so even at 99 pennies you barely are getting 1 bar of damage. Yeah, it's called money equals power, not money equals damage. Yep, you can sort of try and gauge your odds on this beggar shell game guy in that he shows you what you're playing for at the beginning. So if you start to see Skatol a lot, you know the game is tired of you gambling and wants to just let you win. The odds of you getting it right still seem to be fairly random, but yeah, I have yet to see Skatol even once, so that doesn't mean anything really, though, because it also could mean that the first time it does show up, we will be totally done with it. I'm gonna blister my thumb at this at this point. I'm just going to start using the D-pad. Yep. There's a lot of challenges, the more difficult ones in particular, that seem to heavily favor just almost playing with one hand, left-handed, because you've got your bombs and your left trigger item all on the left, and the right stick, the left stick is what you move with. So if you have a challenge where you're not shooting shots with either the face buttons or the right stick, analog stick, then the only other thing you do with your right hand at that point is pull tarot cards and pills. Yep. It would be nice if you could get an upgraded version of this guy where he'll just take 10 coins instead of 1. Something. I'm gonna go back to the analog stick at this rate. Yeah, if there was a nickel character or a dime version of this character, and you could level up the arcades, and then you could certainly, in runs like this where you have almost a whole dollar, 99 cents, you could do 9. I think I saw Skatol there. You could do 9 gambles on the high level one and be done very quickly, or 20 gambles on the nickel one and still be way faster than that. Yep, and you could certainly show where, like, oops. Well, for some reason that didn't take my red heart, it took my soul heart. Well, that didn't go as well as I had hoped it would have gone. We didn't get pills, a lot of pills. We probably do have enough bombs to start thinking about just blowing up rocks. There's a couple soul hearts. So yeah, if we were to do this, and then this, and then this, the one on the right there could be a tinted rock. I'm just gonna work my way through the entire floor. My key, if it's gonna give us anything, would be a coin. I don't think there's any high rate of return blowing up rocks in the arcade. Now, Dad's Key is kind of a unique idea, certainly, because, yeah, there could be a door anywhere and everywhere. And that is a great example why you don't want to offensively try to use bombs and blow up rocks at the same time. Alright, we're gonna have this big floor. And I never got Guppy, so I'm not flying, so we still have the creep to concern ourselves with. And I'm not sure what took me off the track of getting Guppy, other than maybe I just didn't get enough deals with the devil. There's not a single rock on the floor in this room. We don't have another trigger item. I feel like I'm wearing out my voice pretty bad nowadays. Yeah, I guess I still want to stick with the lucky item. As long as we're still looking, we'll come back and get the callus thing later. I'm not sure if the sacrifice spikes would start with heart damage. Yeah, I don't know if they would. So we have all kinds of red hearts, which is not uncommon for the womb. Alright. Your feet feel stronger. I want to do a bit of an experiment here. Calluses. Yeah. Callus literally stops you from taking damage when walking on spikes. That makes a lot of sense. It also tells me that as an item, fighting Mom's Heart, we don't need that. Honestly, I think Callus would probably only help you in a very early run if you picked it up very early. So we can see it lives now. Looks like Isaac instead of Mom's Heart. I feel like if I was to trigger the... Come on. Let's not die here. If I was to trigger the key at the moment, I don't think that come on. Alright. Yeah. 8 to 9 more tries. Yeah, I don't think if I could trigger the key that it would do anything other than maybe let me leave the room early. We will, I guess, try and trigger it while we're waiting to do something else. Yeah, this is all just about not taking hits, though. So, hit this, put a bomb here. Oh, I'm out of bombs. Alright, well that solves that issue. Is there anything that would save us here? This is ridiculous. We spent all this time here doing this run just to find, oh, we can't actually pull it off because we have only one heart. Which, honestly, that just kind of does get it back to... Now you can see I would have needed multiple bombs. It gets us back to the way this whole challenge would have started anyways, which is basically a challenge that you would struggle with, just having lower health. Alright. I'll just pop Dad's key and see if that lets us out. I mean, it does. Was there a battery or anything? I don't think there was. yeah, unless you were going to sacrifice a life to the sacrifice room and hope that that teleports you to the devil room. I don't know what you would accomplish there. So I really wasn't suited well to start with this, with a challenge that was going to take me to that way. I'm obviously going to need to work through It Lives and get better at It Lives more. Which maybe that means now if we were to have a Magdalene run and kind of just guarantee a win next time, we would maybe unlock something by defeating It Lives a couple of times. Like that wouldn't make sense to defeat it at least once. Although probably I think you defeat it once and get one ending at most, and then the ending 14 would be defeating like Mega Satan or Isaac Blue Baby combined. Yeah, well, that's gonna be it for this recording. Once again, very long. I shouldn't have tried that challenge. Is there a challenge I want to do specifically off screen? I mean, I think I will just keep on working on beans, because obviously I'm gonna have to get very lucky to have that happen. See, that was Darkness Falls. Yeah. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.